Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest. The William Pace Show, asking the questions you want to ask, getting the answers everyone wants to know. It's a new season of the William Pace Show. We're raising the bar with more commitment to educate, inform, encourage, inspire, empower, and help you have your best life. Everyone deserves to have their best life. I'm just staying the course. Here we go.
Hello, I'm William Pace. We've got a big show for you tonight. We're going to go down to Four River Place and talk with Chef Neil Smith. He's going to cook for us a veal Normandy and serve it in the dining room. We'll get a gorgeous view of the river. Michael Shue of Michaels is with us tonight to talk about hair and the latest hairstyles. And we're going to have some dancing tonight. We got the Kelley Street Dancers with us. If you like Michael Jackson and Paula Abdul's dancing, it's almost a sure bet you're going to like the Kelley Street Dancers. And my special guest is County Commissioner Donna B. Moon. She'll be talking about the Day of Caring and what it does to help the homeless right here in the Miami Valley and how we can play a part in this important program. And for all you opera lovers and opera buffs, I'm going to sing Belcore's aria from L'Elysée d'Amore. But before we start the show tonight, I'd like to share several letters from viewers. And I encourage you all to write. I just love hearing from you and getting your letters and getting to know you better. And I promised you I'll write you right back. The first letter is from a David C. Snyder of Dayton. And it says, Dear Mr. Pace, I thoroughly enjoyed your show. To be sure, I have long lamented the fact that in the day and age of cable access, locally produced programs have all become but extinct from American television. Even children's shows, which crowded our airways as recently as a quarter of a century ago, have pretty much vanished. It is true, of course, that your show is hardly aired in prime time. Even so, this is quite a significant step in the right direction for Dayton television. Congratulations are due you for this most important first step, as it were. You may be sure that you will have my continuing interest and support as you pursue this project. Someday, perhaps, the William Pace Show will play every week in prime time. Well, thank you for this very nice letter, David. We're going to send you a gift certificate to Rinaldo's Bake Shopping. The next letter is from Sheila Coleman of Dayton. I enjoyed watching your show. I found it entertaining. Should you need my help and support in the future, please do not hesitate to call us. Sincerely, Sheila Coleman of Dayton, Ohio. Well, thank you very much, Sheila. We're going to send you a gift certificate to Fred Astaire Dance Studio. And our last letter is from Peter Dean Michael Kowalski. Dear Mr. Pace, upon seeing your show, I thought I would write and tell you how much I enjoyed it. It is, in my opinion, that people in the fine and performing arts should get all the credit and attention they deserve. I enjoyed also the candid conversations with the other guests not related to that field. Good luck to you, Peter Dean, Michael Kowalski. Thank you very much, Pete, for writing, and we're going to send you a box of Esther Price candy. We have 4 new advertisers tonight. We have Ross Realty, Fred Astaire Dance Studio, Rinaldo's Bake Shoppy, and AAA Glass Company. We thank you for your support of our show, and I encourage all of our viewers to patronize our advertisers. Without their loyal and devoted support, we could not exist. Coming up, we're going to go to Four River Place and talk with Chef Neil Smith, and we'll get a gorgeous and breathtaking view of the river. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
My guest this evening is Chef Neil Smith of Four River Place. Thanks so much for coming on tonight.
Thank you for having me.
What are we going to cook tonight?
We're going to do a veal Normandy.
Great, let's get started.
Let's go.
So Chef Neil, where do we start?
We start with putting our veal in our pan.
Okay.
And from there we can slice up our shiitake mushrooms and our green onions.
Okay. Tell me, how did you get started as a chef?
Well, my father was an international host, and we used to have guests from all over the world come to the house, and we'd make different meals for them, home cooked.
So cooking has been a way of life for you since childhood then?
Yeah, we started pretty young.
Where did you go to school?
I went up to the Culinary Institute of America in New York.
And how long have you been a chef here at Four River Place?
For 4 years.
So after we chop the mushrooms up, what's the next step?
We'll remove the veal from the pan after we brown it on both sides and saute the mushrooms and the green onions until they're about done. Keep it on a hot sizzler so that it'll stay warm for us.
Put it where?
Right here on the sizzler.
Okay.
And then to the pan with the drippings, we'll add the shiitake mushrooms and the green onions.
I'll let you
Alrighty.
bring the skillet over.
After we flame this, we'll add our brandy. We'll add our brandy and flame it.
Oh, I better stand out of the way for this.
I think you'll be okay. And when the flames go down, we'll add a little bit of the apple juice, which has some brown sugar to sweeten the juice. And we'll let that simmer for just a second. And then we'll add our heavy cream and let it start reduce. And while that's starting to reduce, we can slice up our apples.
And then we do what after this?
Now we add the apples to the sauce, which is about half reduced.
Okay.
And from there, we'll finish reducing the sauce, and we'll plate it up when it becomes a nice thick consistency.
Okay, great.
Pull all the mushrooms and the green onions and the apples in.
And we have...
Veal Normandy.
Smells
Take a
delicious.
little fresh parsley for top of the garnish.
Let's go out to the dining room and try this out.
Sounds good.
I get a chance to taste this.
You sure do. There you go, William. Enjoy.
Very good. And we'll be back in a moment with Michael Shue of Michaels. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
My guest this evening is Michael Shue of Michaels. Thanks so much for coming on. I'm always curious how people get started with a business. What made you decide to go into the hair business?
Well, it was in the family. It's been, my mother had been licensed since 1929, and my daughter's in the business, my wife is in the business, so it's really a family business over the years.
You know, when I'm out at various restaurants, I'm always looking around at the various hairstyles and the way they wear their hair and the styles that they're wearing nowadays. And I think hair says so much about a person's character. What do you think? Do you think it says a lot?
Well, I really think that it does reflect the person. Really the key in a hair design is something that feels comfortable on you, something that's current, fashionable, because if a hair design isn't current, it can really age you or date you to being just sort of not fitting with your personality. So it's very important that you keep it current and you keep it comfortable and keep it easy.
What styles are popular nowadays?
Well, in the 90s and the 80s, the hair was very big. It reflected Dynasty, Dallas, the TV programs. In the 90s, it's coming into a very fashionable, soft, pretty, feminine look for women, and for men, it's very business, very professional, but it definitely has a design flair to it.
Well, just what steps should a person take in taking care of their hair?
Well, the main thing is to understand what it takes to maintain their hair, because most people just, all they think is the cut, and that's all it's going to take. You really need to have a professional consultation, someone that you can trust, that knows the type of hair you have, that can teach you how to maintain the hair at home and put you on a beauty plan, something from A to Z. It's not that hard, but if you pre-plan it and work it correctly, you're going to have a wonderful, easy, beautiful looking hair.
More and more men nowadays are having their hairstyle. What % of men in your salon here at Michaels come in to have their hairstyle?
Well, we have approximately 1,200 clients a week, which seems like a lot, but out of that we have about 30% of men, and the men are anywhere from executive level. We have a lot of corporate executives to bartenders, people that work the construction trade. Our clients really want the most trendy, current, good-looking hair for them, so that's what we draw from.
How often should a person have their hair shampooed and conditioned?
Well, it depends on the individual. The average person, I would say, will shampoo every day, sometimes every 3 days. Some people can go for a week. It really depends on the hair type, and that's what you need to do, is have someone evaluate your hair type and prescribe for you how often you should shampoo, condition, etc.
And how can you find the best hairstylist for you?
Well, that's very hard, because there's no degree of quality within this particular profession. So I would suggest that, as this is what I tell clients if they move out of state and there's no salon that I'm affiliated, because we're affiliated with 250 salons across the country. Look at people and what they're wearing. When you see 2 or 3 people with great haircuts, hairstyles, ask them where they have it done.
Okay, wonderful. My guest, Michael Shue of Michaels, thanks so much for coming on. We have a little gift for you, a box of Esther Price candy. And we'll be back in a moment with some dancing. If you like Michael Jackson and Paula Abdul's dancing, it's a sure bet you'll like the Kelley Street Dancers. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
My guests this evening are the Kelley Street Dancers. They've opened for such big names as James Brown and Gregory Hines, to name a few, and they even appeared in the motion picture A Rage in Harlem. Here to entertain us tonight are the Kelley Street Dancers. Oh, how I wished I could move my body like that. Well, maybe in my next life. Anyway, coming up, my special guest, County Commissioner Donna B. Moon. Stay with us.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
My special guest tonight is County Commissioner Donna B. Moon. Thanks so much for coming on tonight. More and more you hear about the homeless situation, people sleeping in the streets and in the bus stations, and it's becoming more of a problem across the country. And we read about it, we hear it in on the radio. But I understand you're involved in a program that's devoted to helping the homeless, and that program is the Day of Caring.
Yes, that's right.
Tell us a little bit about that program.
Well, this is the second year for the Day of Caring. It's a pancake brunch that will be held in various locations throughout our county, as several counties. And the money is to go toward the homeless and the hungry. And not only is the money to go, but also the community awareness and an education that we do have people in our community who have great needs, and wherever we can help those people get on their feet, provide shelter, provide food for them, that's what this is all about.
Tell me, why did you decide to get involved in this program? Did you ever suffer from hunger? Were you ever down and out on your luck? Just why did you decide to get involved in this program?
Well, of course, years ago, I was born as a Depression baby, back in the Depression, and my family, my father had lost his job, and of course, in those days, there were no food stamps, food pantries, and you really had to struggle, and so I saw him growing up struggling, 2 children and a wife, and it was very difficult. I understand what it's like not to always have food on the table and to struggle, and so I have cared about how people can handle themselves, and I have been very involved in another number of organizations here in Montgomery County who deal with that issue. The Emergency Shelter Policy Board, Montgomery County Community Action Agency, and now we're working on general assistance. It's important to help people get back on their feet, and for many reasons people have to have help. I came through the Depression. Those were times that people couldn't control, and so you have to have a helping hand. And we're going through some difficult times now. I think the economy is changing. Families are being disrupted. I mean, we're seeing so much of that. We're seeing a lot of drug and alcohol abuse, all for various reasons, but these people need a helping hand.
Everyone in Dayton and in the area can play an important part in this program by attending the brunch on February 23rd, this coming Sunday. There are 18 locations, and they can attend the location closest to their home. And the cost for adults are...
It's $5.
And children are...
I think it's about $3
$3
for children.
Okay. And the proceeds go to benefit the homeless in its entirety.
Yes.
All the money goes.
Oh yes, there are no
to that.
administrative costs as we see in so many agencies who are charitable, and everything is going for that. And last year they raised quite a bit of money. They're hoping to double that. So they hope this program will grow, and it is growing, and we want people to come out. Not only are they going to help benefit a very worthwhile cause, but they'll get a good breakfast.
Oh,
we've got lots
wonderful.
of volunteers working, and Bob Evans is going to help. And so all the things have been donated, and so they'll be able to get good pancakes and just have a good time there.
Great. And for a person wanting to find out more information about the program, they should call what number?
Well, there'll be a number. I think you're going to show that on the screen, or they can call here at our office, 225-6470, and we certainly can give them information as well.
Okay, great. Thanks so much for coming on the show, and we have a little gift for you, compliments of Esther Price Candy.
Well, wonderful. A home company as well.
Yes, yes. And we'll be back in a moment. For all you opera lovers, I'll be singing an operatic aria for you, Belcorie's aria from the opera Le Désir d'Amore. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's William Pace.
Come paride, pesaso,
forse il famo alla più bella, via dilecta villanella, via ti porgo questi fior, ma di lui più glorioso, più di lui felice sono, poiché premio del mio do. Oh no, poiché premio del mio do, non è riporto il tuo bel cor. Vego chiaro in quel vicino, chiofo dretto nel tuo petto, non è cosa sorprendente, son galante e son sorgente, non va pelto che resista alla vista d'un geniero, c'è di amarte Dio guerriero, figlia madre dell'amor, c'è di amare Dio guerriero, figlia madre dell'amor, c'è di amare Dio guerriero, figlia madre, c'è di amate Dio guerriero, figlia madre On the next William Pace Show, my special guest is Jimmy Walker. We all remember him as JJ in the hit sitcom Good Times.
Thank you very much.
And I have a little gift here for you.
A gift?
Esther Price Candy is one of Dayton's best
Candy places. It's a place to have candy. If you're in Dayton, go to Esther Price, a fine candy maker here in Dayton, Ohio.
It's Jimmy Walker on the next William Pace Show next Saturday night after WWF Wrestling right here on WDTN Channel 2. Gotta go. See you next Saturday night. Take care. Bye-bye.
The William Pace Show through the years has been a beacon of light in the Midwest, taking you to such destinations as the Navy Pier, the Palmer Hilton Palace Hotel, the German Village, the Showboat Majestic Theatre, the Ohio Village, and the Krohn Conservatory. There's always something cooking in the kitchen on the William Pace Show. Some of the biggest stars, entertainers, and political figures like B.B. King, Jimmy Walker, Bob Carlisle, Patti Austin, Mr. T, Whitley Phibbs, and Congressman Tony Hall have appeared on the William Pace Show. Now, without further ado, we proudly present the William Pace Show on CATV, coming to you from the heart of the Midwest.
Subscribe to the William Pace Show YouTube channel. Be sure to click the bell and give us the thumbs up. Thank you.